Hello, I'm Dominique Sanday from Niki Designs. We have the training video here for the Wonder Plus. This is the second design following the original Wonder Sheet that I designed for my dad who had Parkinson's disease. So watching the original training video would be good. You can see how we transition from that design to this design. We had occupational therapists see our original design at trade shows and different places, and they loved it, but they're a little bit concerned, some of them, depending on their clientele, about the satin going all the way to the edge of the bed. The Plus design, the satin is away from the bed. They wanted me to change the design of the original, take the satin off. I didn't want to do that because the scope of the satin is very important to some people. They may need it. They're sturdy, they're strong, they just have problems turning. So having the satin all the way gives them the full scope of mobility. For those that are a little unsteady, not so strong, then having the Plus is the better option. They have a soft-sided mattress. The Plus is perfect. As long as you get your bottom on the satin, which you shouldn't miss it, you're able to do that pivot. And you're able to use the side. You're not lifting, remember, you're sliding, no friction, no shearing, and the process is easier. When you get yourself into position, you're not doing this breach and lifting up. So as you do, you can grab the side and you can use that to move yourself. You're not digging into your feet either. You can, but you don't necessarily have to. And then again, getting yourself over, but remembering to do the pivot on the satin before you get to too close to the edge. Someone could be helping with that. That process is easier for the carer, the manual person as well. And then you'll get to the side and you'll see that you have that extra grip and stability there. So knowing that that is an option, if people are worried, if the OT is coming into your store or a bit concerned, they see the original on display, then letting them know that the Plus is the option maybe for their clients. So you should have displays in your store. If you don't, please reach out and ask. You should have the cream one, the original, and the white, which is the Plus, on display. If you don't want to cover your mattress, that's fine. Having it available to show people, ideally being on a mattress, people will see it. They're trying the mattress at the same time, but I understand. But having it nearby with display, which I write on it, and they were able to get it out and the OTs can have a play around with it. So reach out please if you don't have those displays available. When people are coming into your store though, they may not even have heard of the Wonder Sheet. I'm hoping they do, but they may not. They might have seen an advert. They might have their neighbour has told them. But otherwise, letting them know, like starting a conversation about bed mobility, because they probably think that it's just hard and that's just how it is now. But maybe there's a solution. They're embarrassed, they don't want to bring it up. What are you going to know about? You don't want to hear about my bed mobility. But it could be, something you can help them with. Having a bed stick, having a hoist, having all types of different equipment on its own or with the Wonder Sheet, or the Wonder Sheet on its own could be the solution for them. So knowing it's another option for the customer to have independence, to be able to sleep better, which is what Dad got and thousands of customers have. Being able to make that process of turning over in bed easier, less effort, that is the main thing. Knowing from Parkinson's disease is what my dad had, and I know it works a treat for that disease, but all the way through to even just general aches and pains, arthritis, short-term, hip, shoulder, knee surgery, through to palliative, bariatric. The list is endless. Even young people, the parent is coming in needing some help to move their child if they need to turn them constantly. That's tiresome, let alone, everybody waking up all the time. So the Wonder Sheet makes that process faster. Everyone gets back to sleep quicker. So it could be the perfect solution for them. It comes just in the white color, all the sizes available, the depth option as well, which is sort of like the thickness of the mattress. There's 35 and 45, just one of the sizes of those. The packaging is like this, so they can sit on a shelf quite nicely. Labels there, my little story down there, and how to wash it. So it is just normal washing. Even though it does meet the Australian laundry practices guideline with the heavy duty washing, you can just wash it in your domestic washing machine. So knowing that your customers have an option. DVA approved as well. If OTs come in asking about that, they can get that through Allianz or Country Care. With Country Care, if you're not and you'd like, apply to have that available through the WRAP schedule. It's also NDIS and home care package approved. So knowing those things, letting your customers know about all those. And if you do have any other questions, if they ask you a curly one you don't know, then yes, please reach out. We have price points are a bit different. Minimum of 3, we have a 3 to 9. So if you buy between 3 and 9, there's a price point. Then we have a 10 plus. So depending where you're at with wanting to buy, then there's a few options there as well. We do have a surcharge for less than 3. So if you can, they're a mixed bag as well. So you don't need to have the same. So we have our pillowcases as well. So they're counted as obviously as a product. So you could have 2 sheets and a pillowcase or different size and mixed across the range. So knowing that's available to you. So the fabrics are a satin in the middle. So satin's a polyester. It's a non-breathable fabric. So one of the questions can be, is it hot? Short answer, no, because satin's not everywhere. It's just in the middle. You don't overheat because your feet aren't on it. Unless there's a temperature regulation issue, then it may not be suitable. The sheeting is a polycotton. So it's polyester and cotton blended together, 50-50 blend. So we did that for hard wearing, longevity, and knowing it's going to last. It's not your normal sheet that you know you're sliding around in. It's something where you're putting usually a little bit more effort in it. You don't have 10 in the cupboard. You may just have 1 because you're unsure. 2, 3 maybe. 12-month warranties. They're also, how long do they last? Depends how many you have. 3 years, up to 8 years if you're rotating. So just depends how you're using it. So there's a few things to think about there. If you do have any other questions, let me know. Reach out. If you don't, if you need some brochures, please let me know. And don't forget about the original training video. And if there's anything else, I'm here. Thank you.